Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes and welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you have clicked on this video today. Welcome to the Anna Elizabeth Diamond Spells 2023 collab. This collaboration is going on for the remaining of the year for 2023, and this collaboration is hosted by Jamie, which is Poetspice here on the YT. Myself as well as a few other wonderful talented ladies will be listed in the description box for you guys to check out their videos and to see what they have created. Now with this collaboration, you can use Annagriffin, Elizabeth Craft Designs, Diamond Press, and Spellbinders. So if you have any of those items, feel free to come and play along and join us. We hope that you guys are inspired to definitely play along and also pull out some of your craft items and getting to create. And with that being said, check out the hashtag that you will be using if you choose to play along. So we post a video every second Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So every second Friday, make sure you join us because we'll be back to share our creations with you. So with that being said, let me share the different products that I'm using today. And I wanted to honor the mothers and fathers since we're so close for Mother's Day. And I wanted to go ahead and share with you what I have used and pulled out. So here is the embossing folder right here that I'm using, and this is by Annagriffin. So I found these folders as I was doing some straightening up here in my craft space, and this happens to be called Mother, a really beautiful embossing folder. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that it has all the different ways where you'll call out your mother. So it has the word mom, madre, mama, mother, and mom. So those are absolutely all the different ways that you will refer to as your mom or mother. And then we also have father. That's what this embossing folder is called by Annagriffin. We have the word dad, father, papa, pop, and padre. Really gorgeous. These embossing folders are everything, and they were perfect for what I chose to create. And I wanted to honor our mothers and fathers. So I decided to go with Mother's Day and go ahead and start early on my Father's Day. I did use some other different items as well that I'll be sharing, but one of the things I wanted to share with you what the cutout looks like and how I got started when I first started my card creation. So this is what the card creation looks like when you emboss using the embossing folder here, and you can see how beautiful those words in that emboss looks. That's what it looks like. And then I created a border. I did use 110-pound cardstock white paper here, and then I just did a solid color border around it. And I did use cereal boxes to be able to lift this up a little bit more and give a thicker impression. And then also with that being said, I did the same thing with the father embossing folder, and you can see how beautiful that is. Oh, love the way this looked. I also chose to use one of my rectangles double stitch dies here. That's one of the nesting dies that I have in my stash. And then I also pulled out one of the stamp sets from Ranger. This happens to be a lot of different words on here that I thought was great to be able to use for my Mother's Day and Father's Day card. And of course I use one of my favorite inks, which happens to be the VersaFine. This is the Onyx Black. And then I was able to pull out some new items as well. So some of the new items that I'm really happy about, and I had so much fun using these. I picked these up from scrapbook.com, and you can pretty much grab them from wherever craft store may have these available. I used the metallic gilding polish. This happens to be the Copper Shine. Really gorgeous. So I used this one right here. In addition to using that one, I chose to use this one, which happens to be called Gold Treasure. Really beautiful. And then I also used this one right here, which is called Silver Dream. So those are all the different gilding polishes that I have in my crafty stash. They have a range of different colors that you can definitely grab for you to be able to use, but those are the colors I have currently, and I do plan on getting some more. But those smooth on just like butter, and they are so much fun to work with. And don't just take my word for it. Once you try it out yourself, you will not be disappointed. In addition to that, I did pull out some of my Nouveau embellishment mousse. This right here adds metallic dimensional designs to your craft project. And this color right here happens to be the Peony Pink. That's the mousse for this one here. You guys know I love my pinks. And then I also pulled out this item here, which happens to be the Scissor Luster Wax, which I've never used before, and I really like this as well. This is really nice, and I managed to get that one for scrapbook.com. I also pulled out some of my confetti table flower decor, and I used these. I got these from a garage sale, and I was really happy to be able to put these to great use. And then in addition to that, I pulled out some of my diamond dots. And the diamond dots that I pulled out was this one here, which is shade 7001, which happens to be that beautiful gold. I also pulled out this one here, which happens to be this beautiful fuchsia pink, which is 8073. And then my favorite one, as well as Lady Cree, hi Lady Cree, which happens to be shade 5011. And this one is one of my absolute favorites. I have 2 bottles of this one. In addition to that, I did pull out some adhesive that I just dropped. The adhesive that I use is called the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, as well as my double sided sticky tape that I got from scrapbook.com. And that would be most of the items there that I definitely put to great use in order to create the cards that I'm going to be sharing in this video. So for my first card, this is the card that I created. This is my Mother's Day card here, and you can see how beautiful that Nouveau embellishment mousse looks. You can see how I've added those flowers. I've layered the flowers twice on here to give a different look. I also went back and I added one of the diamond dots to the center of the flowers, as well as that beautiful gem, 3 of them coming across my card in different positions on the card to give it that little bit of bling and sparkle. And I love the mousses for the simple fact, what I like about the Gilding Polish and the in the Nouveau Embellish Mousse is the fact that it takes your card to another level. It gives it more of a sheen, elegant look, so your card has like a pearlescent look to it. So I really like the look of that, and it dries really fast, so that's one of the good things about it as well. And the inside of this card, I did use that Ranger stamp by stamping World's Best Mom in here. I just think that really turned out nice, and I did use the stitching die to add that extra beautiful stitching around the border to make that the focal point inside of this card. On the back, I stamped Inspired by Life, Created by Hand, and wrote my name. And that's my first card there. I really like the way this turned out. That was fun to play with those mousses and pull out some new items. And then I have that border of pink coming around that card. For the fathers, I have created this card right here using most of the Gilding Polish. Look how adorable this is. I really love those Gilding Polishes for the simple fact you're able to blend those colors really nice. And I like the look that it gave me. It gave me a really rich rustic look. And I like the fact too, adding those diamond dots gave it just the touch it needed for a little bit of bling. So I added some gold diamond dots in different parts of the card. And then I also went back and outlined the card using some of that Gilding Polish for a finished look there. Inside of this card, I also stamped this one, World's Best Dad, and I used that stitching rectangle die. And so those are my 2 cards that I created. Make sure you definitely check out the ladies that's here on the YT. Their names and channels will be listed in the description box, who's part of the collaboration. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, as well as check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day. And make sure you check us out every second Friday of the month at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye bye.